Smartfin's a surfboard fin, very, very high technology. During normal surf sessions, it will measure ocean chemistry. So surfers, in doing what they're loving to do every day, are contributing to ocean science in important ways. It's been data that's been unavailable until now.
When a surfer is surfing a Smartfin, they're collecting motion data, and they're collecting GPS location data, and they're also collecting temperature data, which is the data that we're interested in as far as oceanography. They come back and they upload the data with their smartphone, which gets sent up to the cloud, and then we can go and download the data.
Scientists have been trying to put instruments at the near shore. They put these huge, expensive steel structures out there, and they just got blown over by waves coming in. The power of waves is astounding. So it's just a logistical, real problem to put sensors out there. Put them on surfboards, solves the problem. If Smartfin can be a tool to raise awareness about ocean health and improve our understanding about it, that would be my dream come true. So one collaborator is Scripps, one of the very top ocean research facilities in the world. You might expect that this would be a somewhat formal place. It is the opposite. There are surfboards in every office and wetsuits hanging the length of the banisters throughout the entire complex. It's someplace.
Andy called me up and said, do you want to combine some of the sensor development techniques that you were working on in graduate school with this fin technology? And I know it sounds a little cliche, but it was really a dream come true. It's one thing to come up with a really cool idea, and it's a totally other thing to make it come to fruition. There are many challenges to overcome related to fitting everything into a surfboard fin. I would say the biggest thing is making things thin enough. The fin has a lot of dimensional restrictions, but the thickness is probably the main one. So it's just amazing to see this thing in the hands of surfers, or more accurately in the fin boxes of surfboards, and actually out in the water.
The heart of the Smartfin is the electronics, and the electronics consist of a microprocessor, a GPS unit, an IMU which tracks motion, a temperature sensor, and a Bluetooth module which is used for communicating with the mobile device. I've been surfing since I was 16 years old. It was really awesome to be able to work at something that was my passion as well. It's really rewarding to see people surfing the Smartfins that I have made, and it's also rewarding knowing that we're providing this data which is going to help preserve the ocean and the waves that I surf in every day.
The science that's coming out of Smartfin now, it's starting to reveal a little bit more about how much temperature varies in the coastal zone within Southern California. The goal of the program is to definitely enter the realm of big data by collecting across as many coastal regions as we can and adding knowledge and data to our science that wasn't there previously. I think Smartfin could have a wide array of scientific applications. One of the greatest scientific potentials for Smartfin is working on coral reefs. Coral reefs are where some of the best surf breaks are, and it's largely because the structures form these reefs that really jut up out of the ocean, and when the swell energy hits these structures, it makes for a wave that's very clean and very predictable. Where Smartfin fits in here is when seawater temperatures go over a certain threshold, that's what really causes corals to bleach. We can use things like satellite data across big spatial realms, but coral bleaching on a reef is very spotty, and we don't really know why that is. So hopefully, Smartfin can sort of fill that in by measuring the cause of coral bleaching temperature across very small spatial scales and across more time. So hopefully surfers who are out on these iconic reef breaks will actually be aiding science.
This Smartfin program is a perfect example of a citizen science project that gets people engaged and activated, inspired and motivated to make a difference in their communities. So we're collecting data from all over San Diego County as well as all across California and even other countries. It's really not limited to anyone.
I think it's really empowering to see a bunch of people come out who really truly care about what's happening, and you get to see new people come out as well who find Smartfin a really neat tool to use.
As a surfer, I think anyone that really uses the ocean should feel like they're empowered to make a difference. And the more you go to the beach, the more you use the ocean, the more you begin to realize that it's something precious that needs to be protected.
I love being part of this Smartfin project. It's a grassroots project, just surfers and people coming together.
When someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, why is your fin blinking?" I take a lot of pride in saying, well, this is Smartfin and this is what it does.
The folks who are doing the science, it's quite distant from us, and we want to get involved. And so this brings that whole world to us and kind of joins everything up closer.
Technology today often serves to disconnect us. One of the things I love about Smartfin is it does the opposite. It connects the surfer to the science community. It connects the surfer to the ocean in a new way. So maybe someday there will be a kind of community worldwide of Smartfin users. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them that will, in their own place, have an impact on climate policy. If Smartfin could do that, oh man, that would be the dream.